My daughter Raven and I were hunting moose along the Highway of Tears. It's Highway 16, and talking about that reality that Indigenous women and non-Indigenous women live, that there is a place where so many women have been murdered or gone missing, that they refer to that place as the Highway of Tears.
We're talking about the need to do something right away, something now. And our family was really trying to figure out something that we could do to help end some of that violence that's happening towards women and children, to help bring some love and light back to that highway.
We were blessed with the moose that morning. I was witnessing my daughter Raven at the tender age of 16 in her fierceness, harvesting that moose.
We had this moment of inspiration, and it was such a beautiful moment to be able to share with my dad on our beautiful carrier territory, to bring that moose hide home and cut it up into a bunch of little squares and ask people to wear that as their commitment, as their reminder of who they want to be in this world.
Wear this thing, you promise. If you wear it, you promise not to do violence to the women and children in your life.
What we've seen since Moose Hide Campaign was founded in 2011 is that as soon as folks hear about our mission and our vision, they feel compelled to join. So we started with 20 people at the first Moose Hide Campaign Day, and it grew by 2 times every time since then.
And the campaign has started off very humbly. Paul and Raven will tell you about sitting around the table and cutting up the first moose hide pin and writing out on index cards, handwritten, and handing them out to their friends. The campaign has been a slow burn, and now it's growing much quicker now. Last year we gave out our 3 millionth moose hide pin. We'll be giving out our 4th million, so we're now at close to 1 million a year we're giving out.
For each pin represents at least 5 conversations about the need to end violence against women and children. There are millions of conversations happening across this nation.
The Moose Hide Campaign, it was easy to say that it aligned with my virtues and values, not only as an Indigenous man in community, but also as a human being in community, around not only how we look after our families, but how we provide love and compassion so that our families, grow up safe, comfortable, and acknowledged for who they are and the gifts that they carry.
What I've learned is that this movement has grown and been able to reach so many people in such a short amount of time. But creating cultural shifts in this country takes many years, takes the work across generations. It won't just be us, it won't just be my dad and my sister, but the next generation of our family and beyond.
It does take intergenerational thinking and that long-term effort to bring forward a different future than the past that we've had.
When we meet students in post-secondary institutions across Canada, there is such a huge appetite to become involved in solving this ailment in our society. There's so much sexualized violence and gender-based violence that's very evident on post-secondary campuses in Canada. Students want to be able to contribute to the solution. When we ask men and boys to become involved, we want them to feel like we're calling them in rather than calling them out.
There has to be healthy, loving masculinity. That's the antidote. So we call people into that space, saying that you don't have to show up as a healthy person. You just have to show up and say, I'm willing to take a couple of steps and a couple more. And so we invite people into that journey in whatever way makes sense to them and from whatever culture.
What I would say to young men, perhaps it's not so much in what I would say, but rather in how I would listen and invite them into space that is safe and comfortable for those conversations to happen.
Be yourself, and if you can, open your heart up a little bit, but just showing up and listening on your first year, and then second year you kind of just open up a little bit more and a little bit more, and we'll never push anything on you that you're not ready for. And then if you're ready to build and grow with us, then that's what we'll do on the day and hopefully throughout the year.
When I envision the future of the campaign, I think about 1 million Canadians fasting together on the same day with the collective intention and desire to end violence towards women and children. I see people from all backgrounds and ages and genders, and all of us standing together for something that is really important.